There you go. We are live. Welcome, everybody, and welcome, gentlemen. We're still waiting for Tom. How are you, Andrew?
I have heating and hot water now, so I'm halfway to having repaired the things that needed repairing.
Positive news, then. Excellent. Oh, someone's buzzing. Hello, Derek. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm just relaxing after the challenge or the heavy listing. I did manage to list a bit today, but not as much as I was.
Yeah, I was just saying before we went live, I've been packing all day and I'm going to be packing all day tomorrow because we've had a heck of a lot of sales from the back, on the back of this, but we'll get to that in a minute. Richard, welcome. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. I had a really easy day today, no listing, but I've done lots of picking as well,
Same.
but
Excellent.
not necessarily challenge stuff, other things.
Really? Well, the challenge stuff for me was just flying. That might be one part of this I can definitely win then because my numbers are pretty good. Right. Oh, I can see Tom's just appeared below everybody there. Hold on. There he is.
Hello.
Hello. Very welcome, Tom. How are you?
Yeah, good. Sorry, tech issues.
That's all right. We wouldn't expect anything less of you, Tom. So for those that are watching live, you're probably aware, but in case you're not, all of us were on a listing challenge from Monday to Friday last week. So we tracked how many new listings on eBay we created and their monetary value. We also decided to track sales from newly listed stock. We did get together on Wednesday and shared numbers. Who was ahead at that point? Was it Derek?
No, I don't think so.
Richard.
Richard was ahead on value. I was ahead on amount listed and sales.
Oh, okay. And Tom and I were somewhere.
I was dead last.
But I think my numbers picked up. I think let's do it in reverse order to what we did last time. What we're going to do is share our whole week's totals now and compare and see who's managed to win. People were playing along at home, so if I see any numbers come in, we'll get to that after. And lots of people popping in and saying hello, so you are all very welcome. Right, shall we? Tom, do you want to share first?
Yes, yeah, that's fine. I haven't got the total of sold value, but I think it's only about 50, 60 quid, something like that. A lot of longer tail items I've listed, so I had to scramble on Friday and list some stuff that we shall see if it sells. But lots of multi-quantity listings on Thursday and Friday. So do you want me to say, because obviously we got to Wednesday's total, do you want me to do Thursday and Friday separate or just a general total?
What should we do? Well, we know they're Monday to Wednesday, so let's do
I think
Thursday, Friday.
we should build Jeopardy by doing each day.
You what?
We should build Jeopardy by doing each day. Build the suspense.
Okay, we can do that. Well, let's run through the whole week and then a grand total. Let's do it.
Right. So Wednesday, I pulled my finger out on Wednesday we've done Wednesday. On Thursday, I pulled my finger out, but I did 14 listings, and the grand total was £1,660 and 3p. So that's counting. Is it right? We're counting multi-quantity listings as just one listing. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, cool. And then Friday, I did 28 listings for a total of £846 and 79p. So for the week, it brings me 83 items listed, or 83 listings. I mean, some of the multi-quantities were like 90 of the same item, but so 83 listings for a grand total of £3,060 and 69 pence.
83 for 3,060. Nice. And you reckon you've flogged about 50 quid of it so far?
Yeah, probably something like that.
No worries. Okay. Just make a note of that. Right. Richard, let's run through your week then and the grand total if we can.
Okay. We start with Monday.
Yeah, let's do the whole thing.
Okay. Monday was 20 items, a total of 2,532. Tuesday was again 20 items for 1,142. Wednesday was 10 items for, what's that total?
We can come back to that if we need to.
Okay. No, 10, 450. Thursday was 12 items for 1,496.
Wow.
And Friday was 15 items for 762.
Right. What does that bring you to grand total wise?
6,382, 77 items.
6,382.
Yes.
77, did you say?
77.
I'm watching Derek's reaction to see if he's beaten Richard or not, but he's not giving anything away.
Did you track sales from newly listed stuff?
Yes. I've got 2 lots. I've got Monday through to Friday was 3 items for 190. And through to now is 8 items at 300.
Okay, so the Monday to Friday figure we'll put down 190. Okay, perfect. All right, where are we at, Derek?
Yeah,
what you got?
Monday 15 items for £1,510, and I sold 1 item on that day. Tuesday 20 items, 1,961, and I sold none on that day, listed items. Wednesday 13 items, £865, and I sold 4 items on that day. Thursday 13 items for 1,785, and I sold 3 on that day. And Friday is 11 items at £1,053, and I sold 1 item. So the grand total for the week, 72 items, for a total of 7,174. And I sold 9 of the items I listed through Monday to Friday, for a total of £1,017.
1,017?
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Excellent. Okay, this is getting interesting. Right, Andrew, what have you got?
Right, okay. So I'll tell you now, I haven't totaled my items value that I've sold, but it's 12 items for roughly 200 quid. I don't know to the penny. But in terms of listings, on Monday, I did 20 items for £1,251.55. On Tuesday, I did 20 items. This is pre 50% handicap, by the way. I haven't applied the handicap yet.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I listed 20 items for £861.05. On Wednesday, I listed 20 items again. You'll see some consistency here for £1,251.55. On Thursday, I listed 20 items for £2,189.64. On Friday, I listed 20 items. Now, I were a bit concerned about the competition at this stage, and Tom saying he was listing multi-quantity. So I decided to put 7 to 1 item on, which meant that I listed £6,760.65 worth of value on Friday, which I believe means that I've single-handedly smashed the challenge until Nick reveals his results. because my totals were 100 items for a grand total value listed of £12,314.44. I've beaten the Payne brothers. That is the championship belt right there until Nick announces he's put 15 grand on.
Oh, I haven't given you my numbers yet.
Yeah, that's why I've said cautious.
That's quite impressive, to say the least. But that listing, what did you just say? 700 items on one listing?
700 items on one listing.
What was that? What is it?
Ear defenders. Lotus F1 ear defenders.
Do we need a VAR? Do we need to get a referee in the room?
Well, no need for a referee. If anyone wants to buy some Lotus F1 ear defenders, hit me up. Be your bargain price.
So you said you didn't have any sales. You weren't tracking sales as yet.
I tracked the number of sales because I thought that's what we're doing, which is 12. I haven't tracked the value, but I think the value is roughly 200 quid. Well, it won't touch Eric's 1,000.
Okay. Well, I think, yeah. All right. No worries. Right. So down to me. So you'll remember that Monday was a washout, 0. Tuesday was 0. Wednesday was 49 listings for 1,599. Thursday was 36 listings for 1,713. Friday, I don't think I've ever listed this much stuff on eBay in a day. I fished the boat out. 63 listings for a cumulative total of 7,533. But I still haven't beaten Andrew's number.
Champion! Come on!
My week
wins.
My week total was 148 new listings for a value of 10,845, and I still didn't bloody win. But sales Monday to Friday, 1,421 from the newly listed stock.
Nice.
So I've got that one. Total sales up till today, I just added it up before we went live, 3,390 for newly listed. It's been a mad weekend. Absolutely bonkers.
That was crazy.
So yeah, let me just write that in. So mine was 148. So I've won the total of new listings one. And then 10,845. So Andrew wins the gross total. And my sales of 1421, I've won that bit as well. Hooray!
So together we have defeated the might of the Payne brothers.
It had to happen at some point.
Finally, they've lost.
Just wait till next time. We'll be on our ball then.
We can't keep upping the bar on this. It's just going to get insane.
I think we need to next time. I'll actually have eaten. I won't be listed in the cold. Imagine how much more I could list then.
Well,
I'm
exactly.
just going to save up my stock.
Yeah. Don't list anything for the next 6 months.
Once you're set up again, Richard, and you've got access to all your stock, and we do this again, all bets are off. Yeah. But if you just look at the value between us all, that's roughly 22,000, 29, 35, about 38, 39 grand's worth of stuff between us.
It's crazy.
We've never listed that much as a group, have we? I think. Wow, so well done. So drinks are on. What did you say, Andrew? Drinks are on the winner or the loser?
Drinks are on the loser. We agree. Tom, bad news.
Yeah. Wow. Unfortunately, it's bells and Coke all the way round at Hitchin because isn't that £1.50?
No, we're going in February. There's no January sale.
Damn it!
Is there no sale in Wetherspoons?
No, not at the end of February. No, it's January sale.
Yeah. Well, pints of Carling then it'll have to be.
I look forward
to actually Zambuca shots because Nick loves them.
Zambuca shots. Oh, you know what happens when I got in the shots. Let me just have a look in the chat. I saw Lawrence was sharing and Nafanafi. Let me just scroll back, see if there's any more, and we'll have a look what we've got. I think that's it for now. if you're watching this afterwards, please use the comments below and share your numbers down there. I'd love to know how you got on.
I've just worked out my numbers with the 50% handicap applied as well. It would be 200 listings and £24,628.88.
Well, you didn't even need this so-called handicap to win, so let's not worry about that. Right, so we have, if I highlight that, 55 listings for 1,857, and so far sales of £40. So well done. I've bought more than that this week, so really need to buckle down the list more. And then total new listings from Lawrence, 133. Total listed value, excluding postage, 6,481. That's impressive from 133. Oh, hang on. What's this? Listed value, batch 1. Oh, and that's breaking it down. Excellent. Average listed price, £48.73. Good stuff. I think that's all we've got in the side chat. Right. Antoinette saying, amazing listing, folks. Very motivational. Ali's in. Richard, stock is all packed away. Next time will be a thing. Well, there may be.
There was stock all over that room that wasn't listed. Boxes and boxes of it.
That room, most of it's listed.
Apart from the boxes you're putting out here going, oh, I've not listed that yet.
Yeah, the boxes behind me, but that's all packed away. All
right, well, we'll revisit this in the summer, shall we? And all bets are off.
Yeah.
The day, very inspiring, lads. Well done. Thank you. This has given me motivation I need for tomorrow. Good stuff. Hi, Tara. Thank you very much. Sambuca shots all round at Hitchin. I think Tara's coming again. I hope so. Well, there we go. That concludes the latest listing challenge. I benefited no end from this. If I know I'm having to share my numbers, I actually get my finger out and work. And I've never listed that much value in a week in my life.
Well, I've managed to clear all the CRT TVs I had. Now I've got them piled up in the.
I now have a quarter of my loft free of stock, which is good because that's also where the leak happened.
Right. So, Derek, did you sell any of the tellies then? How many did
Yeah, the downside of now I've got to pack them all. I've got 3 to pack tonight. I packed 2 yesterday, and I think that'll leave me with 1 left to do. I actually sold another one, but it got cancelled. Might have sold 2 actually. A couple of them got cancelled. So yeah, and I sold a couple on Etsy as well, but I haven't counted those because we were just doing eBay, weren't we? So.
Yeah.
I cross-listed them as well. So.
I would have chucked in the Etsy as well because you cross-listed from eBay. Next time, I think if it sells another platform, but was originally listed on eBay, I think we can count it.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
I don't think it would make a difference anyway, I don't think.
I haven't counted anything because nothing sold on Vinted that was from this challenge, but if it had done, I would have counted it.
I don't think I looked at anything on Vinted from the challenge.
If it was an item you listed on an eBay as well, I think that's kind of fair game.
Yeah.
So what were your multi quantities, Tom? Was that all the toys you were talking about? What is that? It's a monkey.
Yeah. So it's just stuff like that. And
how many pink monkeys did you list?
80 something, and there's big ones, and yeah, just all stuff like this, you know. It's sat in my unit, so I've been meaning to list it. So should have listed it before Christmas, but I listed most of it before Christmas. But so if this challenge had been before Christmas, it would have been a different story. But I still probably wouldn't have got to 10 grand.
By the next time we do the next one, car boots will be back open. So all back to that.
Yeah. Well, there we go. And yourself, Richard, what were you pleased to get listed? Was there anything from your backlog that you've been procrastinating on?
Nothing really. It was just stuff I've had laying around. A lot of it I'd sourced recently because I packed my stuff away.
Mm.
It was stuff I picked up more sort of in the last few months, like the end of the year, last year. And I bought a load more yesterday. So I'll just replace what I've listed.
You've been out buying again. We were going to go to a jumble sale, and then we just didn't even go. We're both drowning in stock, so we were sensible for the first time in our lives and didn't go outsourcing.
I think
It's so hard not to go though when there's carbon. So
yeah, it's hard to say no.
Temptation is there.
I have not sourced for 2 days now. I'm saving for my train ticket to Hitchin.
Hitchin will come around soon now.
Yeah.
Yep. Tara's just said, can't wait to see you all. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. There's a lot of people saying they're coming. A lot of people have been messaging saying they booked up rooms and they're coming down. So I think it will be a vintage year in Hitchin. Yeah, there's Pete.
And I just want to say how generous it is of Derek to offer us an after party in his hotel room.
There's no after party in my hotel room. Maybe in yours.
No, we've done that once. We're not doing that again.
The old the place you used to stay shut down now, isn't it, Derek, or not?
Well, originally we stayed at the Bella Vita.
Yes.
That shut down, or it had last year. I haven't looked this year, to be honest. But last year I stayed at the Sun, which was quite good. But I think I lucked out on the room I got because it was basically next door to where you hired that room.
Yes.
So it was on the ground floor. It was its own like entrance and stuff, and it was quite good. But I think I lucked out on that a bit. But the Premier Inn was about £20 cheaper, so I just took that.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I mentioned on Wednesday I was going to list a reel-to-reel player for the challenge that I meant to list the last 3 challenges. I still didn't get to it. So I'll leave that for the next challenge.
Excellent. Well, if we do another one of these in the summer and that reel-to-reel is still not listed, you have to list it. Surely it will be unlisted in the summer, will it?
That's got to be the first item that's listed. It's the only way it's going to happen.
I might actually get it done this week. So I'm not running out of stock, but I'm running out of like really good things to list, like higher value stuff. I tried to list them all last week, but there's still a few things. I've got a nice DVD Combi recorder. That's about 250 quid, I think, but I never got round to that either.
I kept tripping over stuff that I put aside to list for the challenge. Forgot to list it. I've got 100 books that are worth a tenner each that I was going to put on for the challenge. Tripped over them yesterday. Literally.
Well, a lot of the big numbers on mine was this Dungeons and Dragons scenery, and one pack I listed which had never been opened, and I couldn't judge what it was worth. I did loads of Googling and trying to find historical sales all over the place. So I just thought 500 quid based on the amount of scenery that was in it compared to other ones, and that sold within an hour. So then I was thinking, was that undersold at £500? And then a guy in America spent 850 on 3 sets of scenery, little boxes like this, D&D scenery. It's just mental, absolutely mental.
I think we need to go and raid Games Workshop.
It's just down the road from me, mate.
That's it. Let's get the balaclavas out and get down there.
I think this stuff is discontinued, hence it just keeps going up in value. I think that's the reason. But yeah, if it wasn't for that scenery stuff, my numbers would be nowhere near. That's where the value was. Right. Well, thank you all so much for taking part. As ever, it has really helped me. Hopefully it's helped all of you lot to stay on track, and anyone that was playing along at home. Again, if you're watching this not live but after the fact, please pop your numbers below. I'll be checking back on this video just to find out how you did. So pop your figures in below. I'll just have a quick look. I don't think there was any more shared. No, it's just chat about meeting up at Hitchin. Oh, Tara's at the Sun this time. That's right next door to the pub. That's the reason that's a good place to be. You can just roll around the corner. What's this? No more ornamental bikes in bedrooms.
Yeah, I had a bike in my bedroom at the Bella Vita.
Oh, right.
That's the same place. There was a door on. I can't remember who it was. They had a room that had a door up in the ceiling or a window that looked down into their room from the street or something. It's really weird.
Yep.
Mine was like that. I was in that little part next to the car park, and it was like sunk down low, and people could just walk past and look in the room. It was ever so weird.
There was also, I think it might have been the first time we came to Hitchin. Me and Richard had shared a room, and the toilet had a window right in front of the toilet. So we sat on the toilet. You were literally people to see. It was like a clear glass window.
You're looking out over the car park.
Yeah, it was over the car park.
I never had the pleasure of looking around this place, but it sounds like you couldn't make it up. I mean, who plans a hotel like that?
Yeah, didn't me and Peter Ray get evicted from it one year because we were wandering around taking a look inside it and ended up in some non-public areas?
Yeah, I think he got
when it closed down.
Yeah. They double charged Pete as well, and he had to really kick off about it.
Classic place.
Hi, George. Just joined. Who's off to Hitchin? Yeah, lots of people in the chat. I know you're coming along, which would be great. Ali's going to be there. A leak in Wales. What did you expect?
That's a terrible joke.
Ali says, congratulations to the winner. Yeah, well, that was between myself and Andrew this time. So, well, yeah, that's a turn up. But thank you, Ali. It says, congratulations to the winner and all winners taking part. Enjoy the Hitchings. George is in the premiere, along with most of us, I think. Oh, no Fanafi. I'm at the Sun Hotel too. Okay. It's better these days. It's improved. It's been taken over because there was a time when it was you took your life into your hands when you.
I think it got renovated as well. It was the first year of it being renovated. I think
it was god awful the year I did the live stream from my room.
That with the giraffe mask.
Yeah.
There's going to be a dodgy bloke in the bushes.
Well, if it's anything like the Premier Inn last time when I turned up and they double booked the rooms, so there wasn't any rooms left, even though I booked it because one of the rooms had flooded or something.
I think the trick is to check in early when you go
to not turn up at 9:30 drunk out of your mind because you've forgotten to check in. Yeah, that wasn't a smart move.
Or as I did in Wolverhampton once, 2:30 in the morning.
What check-in? Check-in at 2:30?
When the hotel was shut, you couldn't actually get into it.
Yeah. I had to show you where it was as well, so you didn't know where it was.
Wow. Yeah, there's quite a few stories that come out of Hitchin. But they can stay in Hitchin. What happens in Hitchin can stay there if you want it to. You know, you don't have to share.
Ain't no way of staying in Hitchin. Every time I do something, it's on YouTube the next day.
Well, only because you film it yourself.
No, I've never filmed in Hitchin. Apart from when I was live.
You went live from the Sun Hotel one year.
Me and you went live from your bedroom, Andrew.
Yeah. Apart from these times where I filmed it myself.
So, yes, if you are coming along, we look forward to seeing you there. We'll all be in the, what's it called again? Angel Vaults on the Saturday from midday. I'll be down on the Friday. I think most of us will be there on the Friday.
Yeah.
So we might have a few drinks that night as well. Right. Well, that concludes another listing challenge. Well done, everybody. Thanks for sharing your results and congratulations, Andrew and me for once.
Champions.
Yeah. Well done. Enjoy the glory for the next few months because it won't last next time.
You're right. I'll get even more glory.
The trash talk has started for the next one, which is probably going to be middle of the year. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. See you later.
Bye.